is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the AFK Hour Podcast, episode 66. Today we have the very lovely NABjr
Yo, yo, yo.
and the very reformed SnakierBod.
What?
So let's just jump into it. Oh, as always, I'm your host, jlucio. But let's just jump in it. Let's just jump into it. And today we're going to be talking about a big major news that happened recently was that Sony acquired Bungie for $3.6 billion. So obviously this comes from the news that Microsoft bought Blizzard slash Activision. So do you think this is a good trade-off for Sony buying Bungie?
I mean, they need to buy something. I was kind of worried because whenever I think of Bungie, I think of Halo. But I guess Bungie is the first company that made the first Halo. But who's been the one that keeps making the follow-ups?
343. They transferred all like acquisition of Halo to 343 Industry.
Oh, okay. Because I just remember that, but yeah, like I was reading and they're saying like, you know, Microsoft has, I don't know why it's compared like this, but Microsoft has Minecraft. Like that's pretty much like a really good sell for Microsoft. Then Epic has Fortnite, and then they were like, well, Sony now has Destiny. So there's that, but I mean, I think Sony had to buy something. And I think in the last podcast we said like they were gonna buy like some sports company. Oh no, that was from Microsoft. But did we say Bungie? I don't think we actually talked about Bungie last episode, did we?
So I think Stevie projected that he suggested something, but I forgot what he mentioned.
I don't think it was on Bungie. It was like buying Epic or I know he was saying Microsoft needs to buy like
a
2K.
Sports, yeah.
But I forgot what he said. I don't think it was Epic, Bungie though. But it's pretty interesting. Like I said, they needed to buy something. I think it's a good choice for them. I mean, Destiny's a pretty good game. Stevie plays it a lot. Stevie likes Sony. That's good for Stevie.
What do you think, SnakierBod? What's your opinion on this?
First I thought I was like, oh, whatever. Like, what has Bungie done? Then I actually completely forgot that they make Destiny. Then I was like looking at all the concurrent players and stuff Destiny has, and it's like a super popular game still, and it probably brings in like a crap ton of money. But I wonder like if I doubt they'll like try to go exclusive or anything. But now I feel like Microsoft and Sony are just having like dick measuring contests. So
I know, right? They're like, hey, you wanna buy something? I'll buy something too. But I think Sony's behind right now.
Yeah, I mean it definitely doesn't make up for like Microsoft buying whatchamacallit, but I mean they bought something, so
Blizzard, yeah, Activision.
Yeah.
Blizzard, Bethesda. Not Bethesda. What is it called?
They bought Bautista, the wrestler. No, Bethesda. They bought Bethesda.
Yeah.
But what's it called? I personally think that obviously, yeah, Sony needs to do moves, right? Buy companies. But I feel like Bungie's a good choice, but in my opinion, $3.6 billion for Bungie is a lot of money, you know? And
well, how much is the money that do you remember the number that you saw, SnakierBod, of how much money they bring in with Destiny?
I did not.
Okay, because that's what I wonder. I mean, that's probably Bungie's biggest seller is Destiny.
Yeah. I mean, just like Fortnite. Fortnite's completely free, but like, how much do they make off of microtransactions?
Mm-hmm.
That's
and like
true.
all the DLC Destiny has, like it's crazy how much it would cost altogether.
I was reading some comments on Reddit, and obviously there's really dumb comments on Reddit, but there's one that made me laugh. They're like, Microsoft bought Blizzard slash Activision, and Sony paid $3.6 billion for a free-to-play game. And I and then it's like Microsoft 1, Sony 0. So like, I was like, damn. I mean, they ain't wrong because like obviously Bungie's like what's it called? Destiny's a huge game, Destiny 2. And well, technically Destiny 2 wasn't supposed to happen because Destiny 1 was supposed to be Destiny 2 because Bungie wanted to make that like a 10-year plan. But like halfway through the work, like 2 years in, they're like, you know what, we're gonna make a new game because fuck or Destiny 1. That's why they made Destiny 2. And then this game is what's originally Destiny's 1 supposed to be, where it's supposed to be 10-year roadmap, where it's not supposed to get tired or whatever, or like continue building onto the game, right? But me personally, like I like the fact that it's a free-to-play game. It's on Steam, but I think that's the reason why there's a huge fan base or still concurrent players, because it's on Steam and it's free-to-play game. You know, now it's gonna be removed from the Steam store, I'm assuming, once Sony acquires it, or
it doesn't have shit, bro. Where are you gonna put it in?
Yeah,
I don't know. It could be
PlayStation.
PlayStation exclusive. I don't know.
A lot of fucking users.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like if they do that, like you said, it's basically themselves shooting themselves in the foot because like they spend so much money for it to be, I guess, an exclusive. But
no, I know. I was reading that in 2025, Bungie already has in the works another multiplayer game that's gonna come out. So it's that's something that I think also Sony is looking to. It has a project name. I don't know what the fuck it was called. Some weird ass name. But so like that's another thing that I think Sony's betting on. I don't know what the game's gonna be about or anything, but I know it's a multiplayer action game. Because yeah, like I think Sony needs more of these types of things to get them money. But yeah, I definitely wonder how much like monthly or yearly income Destiny 2 brings in. That was it really worth the 3.6? You said 3.6 bill?
yeah, $3.6 billion.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they valued the entire company for. Like that's crazy. Like if they bring in that much money, you know, like that's insane.
I mean,
for a
that's
free
what
to
I
play
would
game.
assume. I assume it's the transactions. I mean, Fortnite, you know, they keep fucking bringing in fucking characters in there, bro. Fortnite, like different skins. We got like Naruto in there. We got like Attack on Titan, I think also. Maybe, I'm not sure. And you know, they always have fucking everything pretty much coming to Fortnite.
I mean, comparing Fortnite to Destiny is like comparing this up here, Fortnite, to Destiny. Like, ooh, like the fans love Fortnite because obviously they're a different audience, right? They're for kids and stuff like that. And Destiny, I mean, I've never heard any little kid like, "Oh, we love Destiny." Like they're no, like they like Fortnite because it's like cartoonish and like it's less serious of a game and there's like no comp or whatever. And Destiny, it's more serious gamer. I mean, look at Stevie, like he plays that game religiously and he's in love with Destiny, right?
Well, you were playing it religiously for like 3 months.
Yeah, but then I'm not a diehard fan like Stevie, okay? But yeah, I mean, look at Fortnite's audience. It's just like a bunch of little kids. They had Drake. You don't see Drake being on Destiny, you know? Like it's obviously.
Do you though?
I mean, if Drake played Destiny and he promoted it, nah, bro, that'll be like the next Fortnite. Well, I mean, it'll still be down here, but it'll still be up there, you know? But yeah, I don't know.
Did you spend any money in your 3 months?
Did I spend any money in my 3 months? I did spend money. I spent $20.
Okay, well, they got you.
And I bought the game when it first came out, when it was in the Bungie client.
Well, that was when it wasn't free, right?
It was $60 for the game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting.
I mean, SnakierBod, what do you think Destiny 2 has to do to improve their audience or to bring in more people to come play their game?
I mean, that's hard for me to say because I've literally never played Destiny, so like I don't really know who it caters to. I don't really know what the hell they're supposed to do after buying Bungie. Like, I really, yeah, I got nothing.
How about you, Nick? What do you think they need to do?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're gonna do much to this game. I mean, this game has seasonal things that they keep doing, and people like you keep buying them. So
people like me. Oh, okay.
Well, and Stevie, does that help? I mean, if you spend $20 in 3 months, I'm pretty sure they're happy campers. If they can do that every 3 months, I'm pretty sure they're happy campers. But I'm saying like, so that give you revenue, right? And then you're betting on this 2025 game that's gonna come out, which I assume is also gonna be something that you can get monthly income from, not a one-time fee game. Because it's surprising, like I guess like Minecraft got compared to it, but Minecraft is a one-time fee, right? You just buy the game and then you play it.
Yeah, from my understanding, it's like a one-time fee, and then if you want to get like servers and stuff like that, then you have to pay for it or enter other people's servers and whatnot.
Yeah, so because they also said the Sea of Thieves have anything. Sea of Thieves, you just buy the game and then you play games, right?
I think they have microtransactions.
Oh, they have microtransactions? Because they also compared it to that game, but I played it like once and like I didn't play a lot, so I don't really remember. Because I was just trying to see like what else does Microsoft have? Oh, I guess now they have WoW. I think WoW kind of beats everything, but I'm not really sure.
Well, I mean, I think WoW fell off because of the allegations for Blizzard, but before, when it was on its heyday, yeah, nothing can compare to WoW,
Yeah.
The only other game that I always think of whenever it comes to when we talk about free-to-play games, other than like Call of Duty, Warzone, is League of Legends. That game has been out for 10 years, and people are still playing it consistently for 10 years. And I mean, I still play it. SnakierBot still plays it, and a lot of our friends still plays it, right? So like, if anyone's able to acquire Riot, in my opinion, like they're ahead of the game. Like they won. They won 2020 or the new millennium or whatever for gaming.
Yeah, I definitely think like Microsoft should buy them.
Because like all their IPs are free to play. Valorant, their card game, League of Legends, TFT, it's all free to play. Like it's incredible. Like this entire company, it's just free to play games, and they're a multi-billion-dollar company. Riot. Even though I hate Riot, I mean they're doing something right.
Yeah, even yesterday I saw like somebody posting on Twitter that they really love playing League. I mean, they just got started, right? But it's still surprising to me to see people saying like they're just getting started with League. Like you said, it's been fucking forever since it's been out. So I mean, we've been playing for like heyday. So but it's pretty crazy. I mean, like the show did good for them too. So
oh yeah, they have shows too on Netflix.
I think a lot of their success comes from like their esports too. Like literally all their games are so big in esports, so I think that draws in a lot of new people as well.
And I know for Overwatch, they tried Overwatch League or whatever. It's called Owl, and they had like their own version of like competitive esports and stuff like that. But it was like curated by the game itself, the company. So it wasn't like third party. It was like all within the company, And they had teams all around the world and stuff like that. And it was really interesting, and it worked out for like the first couple years. But then, like obviously, trends come up and they go down. The only thing I do admire about Riot is that they're still able to keep that trend consistent and still growing after 10 years. Like I don't know if you guys saw the statistics for views on Twitch, but Riot had the highest viewed game of 2021 last year. So like that's insane. Like out of the top 10 streams, 8 of them were Riot streams, and they're all streaming Worlds and like League of Legends and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, that's insane. Like people still watch Riot. And then like one of them was Valo. So if you think about it, 9 of them were Riot games. Like 9 streams were Riot games on Twitch, which is insane. So like I think other companies should either mirror like their strategy or something to like, they're like, oh yeah, all their stuff is free. Maybe we should make stuff free to play and then use microtransaction as like the selling point. Or someone should just buy Riot,
Well, it's also like I feel like Riot also makes games with like some of these things in mind, right? Like, hey, we want a competitive game that's gonna be able to create an esports like field so that we can make money and PR at the same time from like other people seeing the game, and then to be able to sell microtransactions inside the game. Like pretty much there's like things you keep in mind developing the game and be like, okay, so what can we make to get everybody hooked? And then they give us money, some of them give us audience, which then ends up giving us money, and then we can also have a competitive scene so that technically like that. I think they also make money out of that, right? Because I mean they give money, like usually in the competitions they give out money to the people that win, but I think they end up making money from like just like probably any like football game, right? Like the football game gets all the people to the audience to show up to the stands, and they need to pay for that. So then like they make money from all the concessions and all that stuff. So
yeah, from my understanding. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
They're also a franchise too. This was like, I don't know, it happened like 5 years ago probably. So the teams actually have to, they probably pay just to be in the league, like a crap ton of money. I mean, they get a ton of money from that as well.
Yeah, it's interesting because like I'm not sure where they had the latest worlds, but like the last time I took notice of worlds for League of Legends was like in China, and they sold out the Olympic Stadium, which was insane at that time. You know, it was like it's crazy how many people go and actually like watches worlds for one game. It was only for one game, and like I mean, yeah, they're making sales off tickets and stuff like that. So it's really interesting. And now the new game Valo is gaining momentum, and like they're gaining a lot of viewership all around the world, like from Berlin to to Iceland and stuff like that, and like it's everywhere. I see it. I see the potential that it's gonna be as big, or even I don't know if it's gonna be bigger, but it's gonna be as big as League of Legends. You know, one day, because League of Legends has 10 years to grow, and Valo's been only out for 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think they're doing really good. I don't know if, I mean, I don't think Sony's gonna catch up in terms of that anytime soon. But I mean, we'll see what they can do with buying Bungie. Maybe new games. But I mean, I assume that most of the company works on stuff for Destiny, and then this other project on the side. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Does Bungie make any other small games? Like,
I don't know any other games Bungie makes other than Destiny 2, and then what's it called? Halo, but they sold that. Well, they gave it to 343. So I don't know. Like to me, it seems like Sony's betting a lot on the upcoming game on 2025, and also Destiny as well. But I don't know. I mean, they must have saw like a really good demo, in my opinion, for $2.6 billion.
They show them like stick figures. Like...
It's insane. Like I don't know. I mean, Bungie's known for good games, right? They make good games, and hopefully, the new game in 2025 isn't an exclusive. I mean, it could be potentially in 2025, but I don't know. Do you guys think it's gonna be exclusively on PlayStation, or what do you guys think?
I don't think so. No, I think it's too much money lost to do exclusive.
Yeah, I think so too. That's why, like, that's what I was saying. Like, even with Microsoft acquiring everybody, like, I don't know. To me, I mean, I guess Stevie said last time that already. But damn it, I keep mispronouncing it. But Batista or whatever. Is like already gonna be
Bethesda.
Bethesda is gonna be exclusive. The games after they finish their contracts, which to me is surprising still, because I still feel like Microsoft can just sell it to everybody and make Game Pass players happy and make revenue from Sony people. But I don't know. I guess technically the end plan is get the fuck out of Sony and come to Microsoft. So,
okay. So when you said Stevie's name, I remember the company he projected to be bought out by Sony, and it was Square Enix. He suggested that Square Enix was gonna be bought out by Sony next. I mean,
yeah, or Konami, right? Also?
Yeah, or Konami.
Did we talk?
Yeah.
That's what I had read in another thread. Like that's what people were thinking. Like, I thought they would have bought like Konami or Square Enix, but they bought Bungie.
And it kind of like, it seems like it was like to, okay, honestly, from my own opinion, it seems like Sony was trying to do a jab at Microsoft, because for the longest time, Bungie was known to be Microsoft's golden child. It like Xbox 360, all like when they first came out, the only reason why they had such high sales was because of Halo 3, and that was Bungie, you know. So like I feel like they're punching upwards. It seems like they're like, oh yeah, they're doing petty. Well, I don't know if it's petty, but
a low blow.
Yeah, low blows.
They're doing the Sprint Verizon move. Whenever the guy from Verizon that says, "Can you hear me?" got acquired by Sprint. When Sprint was alive, is not alive anymore.
Yeah, because like I don't know, like honestly, Bungie was the last thing on my mind that Sony was gonna buy. Like this is super random out of nowhere, and like I said, like it just seems like they're doing a low blow to Microsoft.
Yeah, definitely agree.
I mean, speaking about other games coming out, a game that was supposed to come out this year was Suicide Squad: The Death of the Justice League, or Kill the Justice League. That's the name of the game. And like, I don't know if you guys seen the trailers for it or beta, but that game looked sick as fuck. Like, it looked really cool. It was made by Rocksteady, the same people that made Batman, like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and stuff like that, Arkham Knight. But like, the gameplay is really smooth. The characters were really cool. They're very unique designs, and it's being delayed till 2023. So obviously, I'm gonna ask this question. I always ask you guys the same question every time a game gets delayed. Do you think this is good for the game?
I think so. I don't even know the game, so it gives me time to learn about the game whenever they actually do some more PR for it. I know that's not actually what the question's for, but since I know jack shit about the game, that's probably like for me. That's my answer.
I don't know. I've always thought that delays will never hurt a game, so I think it'll be fine. It sucks that it's getting delayed, but like I feel like that's the new norm now, which is kind of weird. Like, why not just do a later release date in the first place? But I don't think it'll hurt it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like like in engineering or programming, I think it's just engineering terms, maybe overall, but there's something called waterfall method. Essentially, when you plan everything up front and then you start delivering, and then you set expectations that you're gonna release X thing by Y date. So essentially, the way the video game industry works, right? Where they tell you like, hey, we're gonna get a game out by X date, and then it's gonna be about this. So they plan all this shit ahead, and then they start making the game, and then they crunch at the very end to try to finish it up, and then hopefully deliver something good. And I'm pretty sure the gaming industry is still using that method, versus like nowadays in development, we do like something called agile, which means like we do things very quickly and we get feedback really quickly to try to like update things as needed. And that's the one thing I feel like a lot of these games, I don't know how to do it, but they need to probably learn how to do it. Do things like getting feedback and releasing. And I think that's more like how the indie companies do, where they do like, hey, we're doing an alpha and we're doing a beta, we're doing a pre-release or early release. And then they get all that feedback, and then they're like, okay, let's make the game better. Excuse me.
I mean, that's what Splitgate does. Like, they release the game in beta, and then they're just doing it, updating it as they went. And like I was gonna mention, like there's either two methods in the way I've seen games being released nowadays. It's either it gets delayed, and it's trash, or it gets every game that's been delayed is kind of trash. They released the game like in beta, basically.
Early access.
Yeah, early access. So like, unless you're like Bungie, unless you're like Halo Infinite, where you delayed the game and then you released it in beta, because they did technically both. So yeah,
they're like, we can't wait anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that's
give the
interesting.
people what they want.
Yeah. I mean, that's technically what they did. They delayed the game and then they released the game in beta, like the multiplayer early, you know? So it's interesting.
I mean, I actually I don't know. I don't think y'all play a lot, but I like to play Halo. But that's also because it's like, it's my I don't really have to think game. I don't know. I don't play sweat competitive like George does.
Oh,
I just get on there with the boys, and we die some, we kill some. So I like playing it. But yeah.
for next Christmas, Nick, I'm gonna buy you a shirt that says "Filthy Casual." Okay.
Take it. Can it have a cool anime picture like this?
Is that your waifu?
No, it's not my waifu. It's just true.
I mean, speaking about waifus, so recently a lot of shows have been coming out. So, what shows have you been watching during like I guess, a good time to watch shows on Netflix or on Amazon Prime or Disney Plus, whatever? What have you guys been keeping an eye on?
Absolutely
SnakierBod.
nothing. I've really been slacking on shows and anime and just life actually too. But for Netflix, I really want to start watching Ozark and Witcher.
Dude, Ozark is so fucking good, bro.
It's so good. Like I'm completely caught up except for the last season, like the final season part 1, which is fucking stupid, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
But I need to watch that. I need to watch The Witcher. I started watching Boba Fett. I need to watch all the other Star Wars shows. So there's actually a lot of shows out right now. So I really need to get my crap together.
Because I know that there's a new Obi-Wan movie coming out, I think later on this year. So more Star Wars.
Oh, I just remembered. Did you guys see that there's gonna be a Halo series live action?
Where? Amazon Prime?
George didn't hear about this?
I didn't hear this.
And
There was a trailer for it, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The trailer actually looked pretty good. At least in my opinion. I don't know what you think. What did you think, SnakierBod?
No, it did. It's by Paramount.
Oh,
yeah,
Paramount.
Yeah, Paramount, that's what it is. Oh wait, no, it is
Yeah.
Peacock, right? That's where it shows up? Or is that a different thing?
Well, it's
I
on
thought-
Paramount.
Yeah, I thought Paramount's own like streaming service.
Okay,
Yeah, it is.
then that's what I meant. Okay. I don't know why I
But yeah.
kept thinking Peacock.
So now we had to get
What?
Paramount. Oh fuck, dude. There's too many subscription based now.
Another subscription.
Dude,
We've
it's so
gone full
fucking
circle.
stupid, bro. We're back at fucking cable, bro.
Yeah, cable.
We're back. Cable,
Yeah.
can cable come back? I need cable V2. Put me Netflix, put Disney, put everybody, please.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just crazy. But the only thing that's different about cable is like obviously you have everything from that company on streaming service. I mean, it still costs a shit ton. You're not gonna watch all that shit, and they know that you're not gonna watch all that shit. Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I just remembered that was out. I saw the trailer like 2 days ago, and I was like, damn, this looks pretty good.
I haven't seen it. I need to watch the trailer. So I mean, speaking about Ozark, that show is really fucking good. I was like, when I first saw it, I was just like, it's just one of those shows like, I'm like, I'm gonna give it a shot. And I watched the first episode, and I was like, damn, this is pretty good. And I stuck with it, and I'm like, after season 1, because I saw it when it first came out, right? I was like, what the fuck? And like, spoiler alert, like one of the main characters dies at the end of season 1, and I was like, they solved it, but why the fuck did they like kill him? Like his name was Dell. Like, why did they kill Dell? Like, and then after then, ever since then, I was hooked. I was like, okay, I'm gonna continue watching Ozark. And every season, there was like a bombshell after bombshell, and you're just watching Marty, which is Jason Bateman's character, trying to just like survive. Basically, he's just trying to whittle through all the fucking like landmines, and not let his family die.
Like constantly putting duct tape on everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah,
I would compare it to like Breaking Bad. Like
that. Yeah,
how-
that's exactly what
how
I
good it
compare it to.
is.
Yeah.
yeah, it's I don't even know. It's just such a good show. I would honestly say it's like almost a masterpiece or a masterpiece of a show. Like that's
I
how
agree.
good it is.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's a really good show.
Especially like all the actors in it are so freaking good.
It's
Especially, like,
convincing.
Yeah. I don't know. It has really strong actors. Just everything about it is so good.
So this is one thing I told Jesus. Like, I was just like, I don't know if you guys ever watch other movies or other shows where like female actors or the female characters, like when they're in charge, it seems like they're annoying and stuff like that, right? Like, but this show does a really good job of making these female actors or really their female characters really strong, and like I would be scared of them in real life. I'll be like, a la madre way. I do not want to. Yeah, like I do not want to fuck with these people. And in the other shows, like they don't do justice to the characters because like they make them really whiny or annoying or whatever. And like, but this show does a really good job of making really strong female characters, and they're all fucking leaders. So that's why it's like scary. Like I don't know, they're just scary characters in my opinion. Like the lawyer, Wendy, Ruth. Like I'm like I do not want to fuck with any of them. Like, you know.
Wendy, like spoiler alerts, like Wendy's character development is so scary because she literally turns like into the scariest person in the show. Probably she becomes just like ruthless, and it's and then
like from season 1 she becomes from like everyone hated her to like season 3, it's on season 4 now, like we're like you're rooting for her, but you're like, oh, calm down, Wendy, you need to take a chill pill.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a really good show. But I mean, I compare it to Breaking Bad, but like when I saw Breaking Bad twice, and the first time when I saw it, I was like, wow, Breaking Bad's a really good show. But after watching it a second time, I was like, it's okay. It's not that amazing. The show that I do think is like, I consider it a masterpiece is Better Call Saul. Like that show is way better than Breaking Bad in my opinion. It's so good. Have you seen that show?
I haven't seen that one.
It's a good show. You should watch it. It's on Netflix.
I have to watch it. All my other shows.
I'll add it to the queue.
To the add to watch list.
You should at least watch the first episode tonight. I guarantee you and Crystal will love it. Like I guarantee.
I've seen a bunch of clips and stuff. Like it looks like a show I would really like, especially because I liked Breaking Bad, but I just haven't watched it yet.
I think the reason why I like it is because like Saul, he's a con man, and like he's always trying to one up his like whole scheme to be rich, and like I'm just like, oh, how's he gonna get out of this one? How's he gonna get? And he always gets out, you know. And then sometimes he doesn't get out, you know. But
yeah, he just like one of those people that's so stupid but actually so smart. Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Nick? What show have you been watching?
So I watch a couple of stuff. Like I like cop shows and I like doctor shows, and then I like normal action shows and like fantasy shows. So there's a show called 911 Lone Star. It's like a drama with 911 people. So as Lone Star, it's based in Texas, in Austin. So been watching that. I watched this other show. It's a doctor show called New Amsterdam, and another doctor show that I can't remember the name, which is very similar. I watched The Witcher season 2 whenever it came out. That was pretty good stuff. My opinion, not as good as the first one, but I still enjoyed it. And I guess recently, I've been watching the Book of the Mandalorian. I mean, the Book of Boba. It's just pretty good. I just don't like. I don't like the guy.
Which guy?
He like the main character. I don't
Boba?
like him.
You don't like Boba?
Yeah, he's all chaffle.
What do you mean chaffle?
Maybe now, like after, episode 6, we'll start seeing him do cool stuff. Because at this point, I like watching it because the girl, I forget what her name is in the show,
assassin,
but yeah, the assassin girl. She's from like, she comes out in other shows and other Marvel stuff, and that's where I know her from. Like I think she comes out Agent May. She pretty much comes out in Agents of Shield, and that's mainly why I watch the show. But also because it's just like something else to watch, and Star Wars is pretty good, considering The Mandalorian was pretty good. But I think I've been watching that. But you know what else I've been watching? I've been watching some anime, especially Demon Slayer new season 2.
New season?
Oh baby, yeah, Demon Slayer season 2. Oh, that's some fire right there. And then you know what else is out? The last season of Attack on Titan. Boy, that shit is fire.
The last season of Attack on Titan.
It's so good.
That's pretty nice.
Is it done yet, or it's not done yet?
It's not done yet.
This is the last season, but I don't know if they'll be able to finish it though. What do you think, Nick? You think they'll be able to
I mean,
finish it?
I didn't read the manga, so I don't know like what's left. But I mean, it's expected to be finished. This is supposed to be the last season.
Yeah,
I
that's
hope
what
they
I
don't
thought the season was
rush
called.
it.
The last season.
Yeah, I mean they might make a movie for like the ending, but that'd be kind of dumb. But I feel like they might have to cram quite a bit of stuff in. But we'll see.
Yeah, this past episode, I was
Yeah.
like, there's not a lot of action. There's still action, but it's more like, fuck, plot twist, Nani?
Yeah.
Like, oh
It's
my
like-
god.
The first, this is the 4th season, I think, or 5th. 5th. I think it's 5th. But
I think
it's just like
fifth.
it's just like everything just accumulates over time, and then this season is just like everything's like your mind is just blown. It's a really good anime.
Yeah, like Izzy just told me I don't usually pay attention to these things. Yeah, it's only on episode 4 out of 12, so I think we should have enough time. But he told me that this past episode had like the title had to do with the title from the first episode of the whole series. So
Yeah.
like that's pretty fucking cool. But I'm watching those 2 animes. I mean, I'm watching like 8 more animes, but those 2 are like the hypes. You know, every Sunday you're like, oh, this is some good shit. Yeah, you should if you're not watching Demon Slayer, if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. And you know, season 2 is good stuff too. Season 1 is good too. Even though Demon Slayer is about to finish, because that one carried over from last season, so it's like in episode 9 or 10 or 11 or something already. But it's some good shit.
I guess for me, what I've been watching is the Book of Boba. That's basically the show I've been watching, and like, I was never a big fan of Boba. I was just like, this show's gonna suck ass. But then I saw the first episode, I'm like, oh, it caught my attention. I mean, Nick's right. Like, Boba Fett is kind of like chaff. Like, he's kind of chaff because like every time he's on screen, he always gets his ass whooped. Like,
Yeah, exactly. He does. He like
Yeah.
supposedly. It's because of spoilers. Can we spoil? Does it matter?
I guess you
We
can
say
spoil.
spoilers, it's
Yeah,
fine.
spoiler a little bit.
Okay, spoiler alert. Like, he's like pretty much broken for like the first. Where was? Are we in 6 now? This is gonna be
Wait.
6th episode. The one you just watched.
Yeah, it's episode 6.
The one
yeah.
that came out today is that episode 6. So
Yeah.
he's been broken the whole time until technically episode 5, I think. He's finally fully recovered in episode 5. So I'm guessing that post episode 6, we're actually gonna see him in 100%, which he better be fucking useful because he's like you said, every fucking episode they attack him, and this guy's like every time he's just on the floor with like everybody else protecting him. Mando, they attack him. Mando gets hurt, but he beats the shit out of everybody.
Oh, like episode 5, Mando like got burned on his side and he still killed everybody, bro. Like he got wounded. Like I thought, I was like, damn, that's a bad wound, and he killed everyone in that room still.
Yeah,
Oh.
like Mando is always like, I mean, in his whole series, like, right, he always fights, and what I like about his character is that they make him feel more realistic compared to like a lot of other things where, like, you know, he would go into a fight with like 10 people and come out unscattered. Usually he like gets hurt in some way, loses a bunch of his armor or like shit like that. Like,
Or
shit
gets
always happens to
unconscious,
him.
like or gets knocked out
Yeah.
or stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like it feels like he's actually human. I mean, right now Boba Fett feels like he's ultra human. He's just like a fucking peasant
He's
that
like one of
apparently
us.
is a yeah. He's like a fucking gamer in a fucking like no mercy world.
I was really surprised at episode 1. Like I was so excited like when they all jumped around him, the assassins. I was like, oh cool, is it like first like super cool fight scene or whatever? And then he just gets his ass kicked and the freaking assassin has to go run after the people. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I will say one thing.
Useless.
This is another big spoiler. Well, it's not really that big of a spoiler, but I liked the fucking cameo. There's a celebrity cameo that came out on episode 4, I think. It was Danny Trejo, way. That's badass.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck,
Machete?
Machete? Why the fuck is he here?
Yeah,
Like-
I was like, what the fuck you doing here, boy?
Yeah, I was like, is that Machete? What the fuck? And then he spoke. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Machete. I was really surprised. I was like, damn, this show's pretty good. They got Danny Trejo in here.
Did he cameos in like every show? Even like freaking Breaking Bad on the toilet.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
yeah,
like whenever like Ricky told me he was gonna come out, and like I was watching the episode, like, when is he gonna come out? And he just fucking comes out whenever the fucking I don't know what to call it, but the fucking giant pet comes out. I'm like, wow.
Like I like the whole book of Boba, but like after episode 5, I don't know what's gonna happen in episode 7. But like 5 and 6 literally change back to the Mandalorian. So I'm just like, what are they doing? Like, why is this like? Do they really need Mandalorian to come back? Because like, there's another spoiler. Mando comes back, and then they bring back Grogu, and I'm just like, what the hell is this back to like the Mando days? Like, what's going on? Like, what's? Well, I guess it's just
Yeah.
for storytelling. I don't know.
Yeah, I was very confused in episode 5 because I thought they were gonna do like maybe a 10 minutes Mando, and then it was the whole fucking episode, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? I'm watching the Boba book right now. I'm not watching the fucking Mandalorian. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, don't mind me. I like the episode, but like, bro, that's not what I'm watching right now. Like, I don't know. I was so confused because you're
I was
watching this
confused
fucking
too.
cripple guy. Sorry, not cripple. You're watching this guy that's useless. That keeps getting beat up every freaking round, and now we got like the badass showing up. But like, I mean, I knew he was gonna come out, but I think he was gonna come out like towards later at the end when like I'm assuming there's gonna be a big fight or something, and he was just gonna come out there like, you know, whenever they bring like the Avengers together, and then they like come out for a little bit, not become the fucking star of the show.
I thought so. I like honestly had the same opinion. I was just like, oh, okay, they need soldiers, they need people to fight with them. Oh, Mando's gonna do like a special cameo appearance, like in episode 8, where he's gonna be like pew 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 pew, right? But no, they literally had 2 episodes dedicated to the Mandalorian. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, not that I hate it or anything. I really love the episodes, but I'm just like Nick, like this is the book of Boba. Like I want to know more about Boba. Like I don't know. It's good though. It's still really good.
Yeah,
So like
I
don't know. Like,
definitely
go ahead.
recommend it. No, I definitely recommend to watch it. It's a bit weird how they're doing this part right now. I want to see what happens. Like I haven't watched episode 6, but I hope that episode 7 goes back to like what we were watching. It kind of feels like we've erupted this broadcast to bring you the Mandalorian, and then like hopefully we go back.
Yeah,
Now
you're
returning back to Boba.
you hit the head on the nail, or you hit the nail on the head. It was just like exactly like that. But I think the reason why I like the Book of Boba so much is because like it's a Wild Wild West story in Star Wars universe. That's why I liked it so much, because like obviously, well, there's a lot of parallels, right? Like the Tusken Raiders, those are like Native Americans, and they found a cowboy stranded in the desert, and they took him in and became their own, and then the cowboy goes back to the society to try to conquer the whole world. So like, it's just basically a cowboy story, a Wild Wild West story in Star Wars, and that's why I loved it so much. But now they're just bringing back the Mandalorian. I'm just like, oh fuck, like I want to know more about like Boba trying to conquer the land, not fucking the Mandalorian with his little baby, like, you know. But yeah, it's still really good. I do recommend it. If anything, it's making me more excited for Mandalorian season 3. That's what's making me more excited. Or if they're ever gonna make a movie with them, nah, bro, that shit's gonna be badass, bro. It's gonna be really good. If they make a movie about Mando and Baby Yoda growing up, and like now they have like all these other characters in the same time period, like Kel. I don't know if you guys played the Star Wars game. Like that character is also during that time, and yeah, it's pretty good. I'm really excited for like the future of Star Wars. I didn't think I would ever say that, but yeah, I'm pretty excited with all these new shows, you know. But the movies are always garbage. I don't know why the movies are garbage. Hopefully they make a good movie. I don't know.
Do you think? Wait, did you already watch Dune?
I haven't seen Dune, no.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. You were like, I'm gonna go watch Dune at the movies. Don't tell me spoilers. Still haven't fucking watched Dune.
I haven't seen it.
Fuck, bro.
You can spoil it a little bit, I guess.
No, I mean, I was just gonna say, I was watching this podcast and this guy, they were saying that Dune was better than Star Wars. And I personally don't agree, but that's also because I got bored of Dune. Like, the build-up is too much. Like, Star Wars does build-up too, but I guess they mixed in with like everything, and it's exciting to watch. Even though you might say like maybe the movies are not as great as they used to be, but like it's such a big world, right? And in Dune, they just do like a lot of fucking storytelling. Like 40 minutes in, and there's still storytelling, and you're like, "Hey, bro, what am I watching, bro? Is this still storytelling? Like, when am I gonna get some good action or like something? Give me something." Like, it has really nice like shots of like the area and stuff, but I was like, I need more. I mean, they told me that in the next book, the next movie is gonna be like hype, but I don't know. To me, did you watch Dune, SnakierBod?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think?
I mean, I agree with you, and I think one thing Star Wars does good is like its world building too, whereas Dune, literally, in the fucking dunes, like the whole movie, it's just like same colored background, same everything. You're just like, okay, and then like finally, the action happens. Like, oh shit, okay, and then it's back to fucking the dunes. It's like, okay, all right. But I can see it being like a really good trilogy or whatever though. But like better than Star Wars? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree. I guess I want to see what George says after he finally watches it. Whenever it's gonna probably be like, the new movie's gonna come out. He's like, oh, I guess I'll watch it now.
Oh, I'm gonna wait for the VHS tape. Okay.
VHS tape. Oh my god! Go to the corner. You'll find the guy holding the VHS tape with a CD player. Also,
I think. I mean, the only other show I've been watching is Ozark, but I'm already up to date. I mean, we already talked about it, and it's a really good show. I recommend that show as well. The show I want to watch, which I haven't come around to watch it, is Archive 88 or something like that. It's like it's on Netflix. It recently got released, and like I like spooky stuff. Yeah. It's supposed to be thriller. I don't know anything about it. I saw the trailer. I'm just like, oh, this looks interesting. Have you guys seen it or not?
Seen the trailer, but I don't know. It might be a little too spooky for me, to be honest.
Oh yeah, you guys don't like spooky stuff.
I cannot watch scary stuff. I mean, if it's like suspense thriller, that's fine. But like horror, fuck no, I'm out. Like, nope.
I don't know. Every time because you told me about it, and I was gonna click on it, but nobody has told me that it's like worth watching.
Well, have they watched it?
Like,
or...
I don't have anybody that's watched it. So
I know,
like,
that's why I think no one's watched it.
Usually, when it's worth watching, somebody watches it because somebody tells you it's worth watching. So like, you know, maybe you have another group of another group of another group, a friend that tells you, you know, that friend that tells a friend that tells you it is a good show, so you watch it. But I haven't had anybody tell me that it's worth watching. So it always comes up on my like recommended, but I'm like, maybe later. If somebody else tells me to watch it, I'll watch you. Right now, I'm just gonna watch The New Girl.
Oh, like I know a show that you could watch for anyone that needs like a show to have in the background but not actually watch, but have something to be playing in the background. There's this show on Netflix called 20 Something in Austin, and that show's pretty good to have in the background.
20 Something in Austin.
That's what it's called. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
What's it about?
It's just basically about like 6 20-year-olds living in Austin, and it's like reality TV show. It's just like them living their lives in Austin. One of them's new, like this is the first time him being openly gay, and then another one, like one of the characters, like one of the girls is like she just wants to fuck, but she's never been in a relationship, And then another dude's just like, oh, I want to focus my career. And then there's like a bunch of different characters like trying to figure themselves out. It's just a show that you watch in the background. It's not something to be like, okay, this is bullshit. Like, I don't know why. Like analyzing all their moves, you know?
You can also watch Forge and Fire. It's a pretty good show. I
yeah,
mean,
but that way you analyze.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
It's the same thing every time. You don't have to analyze it. You just like, whenever they finish making the swords, you're like, oh, cool. It cuts. Oh, fuck, it broke. Sucks to be that guy. But I just been watching that.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, SnakierBod.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say there are some like Korean TV shows that I've been meaning to watch too. Which, actually, what do you guys feel about like Korean TV shows? Because I really think Korean Netflix TV shows are really freaking good. I'm like obsessed with them.
I don't think they're bad. I just rather watch anime whenever between my choice between Korean K-dramas or like just watching anime, just because I'm gonna have to read the subs, and at that point my thing is like if I'm gonna have to read the subs, I don't mind, and sometimes I'll click on like it seems interesting, I'll click on it and I'll watch it, but at that point I know that I have to put attention. Like whenever I watch anime, I like that's pretty much the only thing I'm doing. Like I might be texting too, but like that's just because I watch so much anime that even if I miss some subtitles, I still don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, because you know anime is anime and you can fucking follow through.
Yeah.
But I will say there's this anime that they made into kind of like a Korean drama, but I don't know if it's Korean or it's Chinese. I forget which like they ended up making it in. It's called King's Avatar. It's an esports anime, but they converted it into a live action Korean drama looking thing. They also have an anime, and then they have the manga. And if you haven't watched it, think about it. And if you're into Korean dramas, you should watch it. It's actually really good.
What is it called? King's Avatar?
Yeah, the King's Avatar.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, I see it. I have to watch that.
In regards to like Korean dramas on Netflix, I haven't really watched any shows. The only shows I've watched that were Korean dramas, other than what's it called, that super popular one, the
Squid Game?
Squid Game, yeah. Other than Squid Game, has been the ones that Jervis and Yippo have been showing me. Like once in a while, I'll pop in Discord and they'll be watching shows and whatnot on Discord, and I'll be like, "What the hell is this?" And they'll be like, "Oh, this is a Korean drama. I don't know what." I'm just like, "Okay, I'll watch it." And then I watched it, and I'm like, "I don't know what the hell's going on." Yeah,
I mean,
so
I don't really watch the like.
It was more than
dramas.
once. Okay, it was like two or three times. But...
Yeah, but they make like really good action ones, and especially like I really enjoy zombie ones, because I feel like they actually make them a lot different than American movies. Like American movies, especially zombies, like it has to have fucking jump scares. Like every zombie movie, just it has to have one. But the Korean ones, they really don't have like a ton of jump scares, which is probably why I like them, because I don't like scary stuff. But yeah, no, they just make enjoyable shows.
Yeah, I think there was a zombie one where there's like they were staying in the same hotel.
It was apartment complex, no? I seen that one.
Yeah. Where they were across from each other.
Yeah.
I forget what that was called.
And then there's a new zombie one that I saw right in my recommended list today.
All of Us Are Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to watch that one.
In the apartment one, like the only reason he sees the girl is because he was trying to kill himself, right? And then right before he hung himself, like he saw the girl and he's like, "Oh, fuck, I need to take this shit off." And then that's when they start talking to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had maybe she had a drone, or he had a drone too. I don't know, but yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember, but you know, something.
Yeah, something like that.
Another one I've seen is the Borderland and Alice, or Alice in Borderland, or something like that.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
Like I saw the first 5 episodes, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, this is really good." Like, but I didn't continue it.
Isn't that an anime?
It's an anime, yeah.
No,
Or it is? Okay.
No, it's a live action.
But it's an anime.
Like it was an anime, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I only watched the.
What the hell? You don't know this thing? The heck?
I only watched.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure I looked it up at the time. I don't remember. I didn't watch the anime though. But I know I watched the show. We benched it like in, I don't know if it was one night or 2 nights because we were watching it on Discord.
Yeah, like I do know that it's an anime. I've never seen the anime. I don't want to watch the anime to compare the episodes. But yeah, someone said it was dog, the live action. I mean, live actions are pretty bad. I still want to watch. I want to show SnakierBod fucking Death Note on Netflix live action.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I'm kind of scared after you said or you were explaining it to me.
Have you seen the live action, or Nick?
No, I don't like Death Note, but I've only heard really bad things about that show. Well, the live action.
I literally don't understand why they changed the script, bro. Why did they change it? The script's already written. They just had to copy and paste. That's all they had to do. And no, they're just like, you know what? We're gonna be unique, and we're gonna make Light into a fucking idiot, and we're gonna make the chick like a fucking genius, or not even a genius, like just like a snob, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, like it was already. I don't know. It was just.
You know what live action is actually good? The King's Avatar. The King's Avatar. Watch it. It's good shit.
The King's
You
Avatar.
like watching the esports, right? King's Avatar.
The esports. What game do they play?
It's like it's. I mean, it's not a real game. You know, it's a game they make in there, but essentially, it's a game kind of like Destiny in a way where you have a character and then you like suit it up, and you like buy equipment and stuff, and then they have teams, you know, like professional teams, and they compete in teams or 1v1s and stuff, and it's pretty much about this one guy that they oust. They take him out of a team because he doesn't want to take money.
What? What if we, instead of watch a live action, we watch a documentary about real teams in esports?
Nah, that's boring. just watch King's Avatar.
I mean, you know,
not sponsored.
You know who's like actually like a really cool, interesting like esports story? That's like a mini documentary. XQC. He has a really cool, interesting story, and then he got banned for calling somebody a slur.
Damn.
Oh,
and now he's the biggest streamer on Twitch. The circle is complete.
I just think it's crazy how he owns a freaking McLaren and he doesn't even have his driver's license. Like, man, it must be nice to have that kind of money. So dumb.
He doesn't even have his license.
No.
Oh man. How about the live action for Mortal Kombat? Did you guys ever see that?
The movie?
They just came
The
out
movie.
with?
Yeah, the movie that just came out with. Was it good?
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun, I would say. The freaking pacing was all over the place, but it was a fun movie to watch. Good? Not really, but fun.
So I mean,
yeah, I think we reviewed it. I think there's a review in the YouTubes.
In the YouTubes. I mean, in y'all's opinion, which one's the best live action other than the King's anime or whatever the fuck it was called? The live to action.
So you're saying what's the best anime that can transform into live action?
Yeah.
It's a very hard question. That was terrible.
I don't like, if I see a live action, I immediately assume it's freaking dog shit. Like, I don't even know if I've really watched a live action of a show. I mean, I've watched clips of like Attack on Titan live action. That was horrible.
Okay, so there's this one. I never watched the anime though, and it wasn't a series. It was a movie. I thought it was good, but the community thought it was garbage. It's the one with the actor from Avengers, Black Widow.
Ghost in the Shell. You're talking about Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson, Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
That's the movie I thought was good because I really liked like pretty much the background and everything. I thought like if it was a standalone, like if they wouldn't have told me it has anything to do with anime or anything, I thought it was actually pretty good. It was decent. Like, it had a lot of stuff, and I don't know. I really liked like the whole steampunk, like how they did it in real life. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really enjoyable. I thought it was a good movie. That's the only one that I can remember that I think is live action from an anime. But I mean, the community shit on it, so.
I mean, I guess live actions that are actually good is Disney. Like they actually make good live action movies, like the what was it, Beauty and the Beast? Because that's like my wife's one of her favorite movies, so I had to go watch it in movie theaters. So. But anyways, it was pretty good. Like
Had Emma Watson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Disney knows how to make live actions, but anime live actions suck.
You know the one live action that I didn't even know was an anime, and I guess it did the same thing that Nick did for Ghost in the Shell was Anita BattleBot. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah, you didn't watch that?
No, I didn't watch the anime. I watched the movie, and I was like, oh, the movie's really fucking good. And then afterwards, I googled it, and I was like, oh, it's an anime. What the hell? And like I thought it was really good.
That movie was good, but come on. Those fucking eyes? Like, what the fuck, bro? She had like fucking anime eyes that were like fucking huge.
I don't know why her eyes were like that.
I don't really either. Weird. I did enjoy the movie, but I wanted more action out of it. But the eyes really like brought me down like a lot in that movie. I was like, what the fuck did they do to this character? Like, everybody else has normal eyes. Why did you have to give her fucking anime eyes? Like, it was crazy. But yeah, that one was enjoyable too. I liked that one too. But yeah, most of the time, what SnakierBod said, like, I see this like right now. You know what's in the works? A One Piece live action. Am I gonna watch that shit? Fuck no! Because what's gonna happen? It's gonna be fucking garbage.
This sounds bad already. Like,
I mean, if the movie is really good, that actor has a job for the next 10 years. Okay, so like they're just gonna continue making movies. I mean, they're in chapter 1000 some or whatever, and I'm guessing they're gonna start from episode 1, chapter 1. So like that guy has a acting career for the next 10 years, honestly. Unless they do a time skip, just like in the anime, and it's just some random Palau. Just imagine in the time skip, it's just like some scrawny dude, and he turns like brown in the time skip, and he's just big and swole. Like that'd be pretty funny.
I don't know. It's just every time I see live action, I'm just like, this ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna be good. See, like, how did you feel, George, whenever they made Cowboy Bebop live action?
I was really excited, and when I first saw the first episode, I was like, "Oh, it's not bad." But then it got bad after a couple of like episodes. I was really excited. I really liked the characters too. Like the actors.
Did it look good?
It looked good, yeah.
Like, okay, see, that's the difference between like Netflix live adaptions and then just like some random freaking indie company. Because like anime and like the adaptions are just horrible CGI and stuff, but when Netflix does it, like they have a lot of money, so
yeah, like it looked really fucking good. They picked really good actors that resemble the characters. The only thing I didn't like was that they changed everyone's personality. Everyone's different, and like they're like, this goes to my original argument, or like, why the fuck did they change the script? Like, why? It's already there. Like, why the fuck did they change it? Like, in the anime, Spike is some like chill, cool person, like relax, whatever happens, right? And the fucking in the live action, they make him into like some arrogant asshole who doesn't give a fuck about his friends. I was just like, what happened? Like, but Jet, like the other dude, like he was pretty good. And then they changed Faye completely because like, I think the reason why they changed Faye is because in the anime, Faye was very sexualized. And she used her looks to get upper hand on people. And I guess the actor didn't want to do that, or the actress did not want to do that. And they changed the entire character. So, like, I don't know. I mean, they should have gotten another actress that was willing to do that, but in my opinion. Because, like, that's who Faye is. Like, it's not like it's like her strength. Like, she uses it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, like, properly. But changing a character to, I don't know. The script was there, bro. The script was there, and they changed it.
They didn't follow it.
But everyone's forgetting the number one live action movie. Well, this was from a game, but same thing, live action. It's Sonic. Sonic was the best live action, in my opinion.
And
I haven't
they
even seen
actually
it.
listened too. Like
Yeah.
they actually listened to people. Like they did what video game makers should do, and they don't.
Delay it and actually give out something that's all right.
Yeah. They released the beta and actually took the feedback.
But like,
Release horrible CGI and they were like, oh, JK.
I honestly don't know what they were thinking releasing that.
It's so fucking bad, dude. Like as someone that like never really was into Sonic, I'm like, damn, that does not look like Sonic. That looks freaking horrible.
Yeah, and like the only thing I will say is like I haven't seen Sonic, but it did really good in the box office, and it made its money. And it was so successful. They're making a sequel, and like the sequel looks even better than the first one. I was just like, what the hell, Knuckles? And he just like punches Sonic. I'm like, damn, I need to watch this now. Like it looks really good, and like what's his name? Jim Carrey. Yeah, Dr. Eggman. Like he actually becomes the fucking bald dude, like exactly in the anime. Even though he's like skinny, like he's supposed to be big and plump, but he's in the movie he's like gonna be skinny and bald. I mean, they're making him transform. It's really cool, in my opinion.
Yeah, he played very well. Like, I think, in my opinion, that guy, I already forgot the name, but
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey played this character very well, and it was really good. And I feel like he carried a lot of the movie. But it was a pretty good, decent movie. I know we watched it somewhere, probably like in a streaming service somewhere. And it was pretty decent, but I personally still liked, maybe because I just like the theme a lot better. I like the movie I Say I Stand By, or actually, like even Alita, like, I liked it, but that's also because I just like mechs and stuff. So, yeah.
What about Pokemon? Have you guys seen that one? The Detective Pikachu?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh, I watched that.
Was
Yeah,
it?
I've seen
Is it good?
I enjoyed that movie for the wrong reason.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie.
That movie because I went to the movie theater and there was this like girl standing next to me, or not standing, sitting next to me, and she'd always say all these random shits when the Pokemon would come out, and I just thought it was like super cute whenever she was saying it, and I would just laugh at. I mean, the movie was funny, but I just had like a better time because every time she would say something, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, who the fuck's that Pokemon? I just know Pikachu. But I still like the movie. It had like good, like fun, funny comments and stuff. But pretty much the people around me made like the experience for me for that movie when I went to watch it in the movie theater.
I guess for me, like I really. Like I liked the movie, but it wasn't something I would go watch again. I just liked it because like I just want to see the Pokemons roam free. Like I just want to see them in their natural habitat. Like watching all the Bulbasaurs and like all the Squirtles just like wobble around is the cutest shit ever. But like that, I mean, I'm not gonna go pay another $10 to watch that again. Like the plotline didn't really make sense about the dad becoming Pikachu and I don't know why. And then Ryan Reynolds. Like all I hear was Deadpool. I'm just like, okay, Deadpool, like shut the hell up. Like I don't know. Like it was a good movie, but like I said, I wouldn't go watch it again. Like I still don't think it's better than Sonic or I don't even. It's on the better side, you know, like on the. But yeah, I mean that movie. What are your opinion? Did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it. That's why I was asking. Just wanted you guys' opinion. I do want to watch it though.
There was another show I wanted to talk about. I'm drawing a blank.
Show.
Yeah, about another live action.
On what streaming? Netflix, Hulu, on Disney Plus. What else is there? HBO.
No, I'm drawing a blank. But I mean, Paramount is another streaming service that I'm just like, fuck, I have to pay for now. But that's unfortunate.
Yeah, what does Paramount even have? The only thing I know they have is Ink Master, which is I actually found my tattoo artist, but that's the only thing I know them for. Like, what
Well,
else
they
do
have South Park
have?
now. South Park's on Paramount.
Well, they're gonna have Halo.
They're gonna have
Oh
Halo.
yeah, true.
They have some shows. I don't remember, but because there's like a lot of streaming services that have like X season X through Y, and then they have like the full, like all the seasons for some shows, some older shows.
Yeah, game adaptations are also considered live action. And Nick was talking about Witcher, which is also a good. Oh, I haven't seen it, but I hear really good things about it. Eddie's the one that always like, oh, you need to watch The Witcher. You need to watch The Witcher. And I'm like, Eddie, have you seen any of the shows I recommended? He's like,
Bro,
no.
Eddie
And I'm
does
like,
that
okay,
all
I'm
the
not gonna
time.
fucking watch The Witcher until you watch my
Eddie.
shows, bitch. So,
Like on our anime night, he's like, "Oh, I don't want to watch Attack on Titan. I'll have to catch up." I'm like, "Bro, you're never gonna fucking catch up. Like, just
I
fucking
know,
watch
right?
it."
It's fucking
Like,
bullshit.
Fucking Eddie, dude.
But The Witcher, I mean, The Witcher is to me, I didn't know it was a video game, but it is a really good show. I really liked season 1, probably more because of the song and just stuck in my head. Season 2 didn't have a song that got stuck in my head. Yeah, toss a coin to The Witcher.
Yeah.
So
And it's
good.
got Henry Cavill, dude. How can you
Yeah,
not
Henry
love Henry
Cavill.
Cavill? He's like my man crush, dude.
is he
that
really your
the-
man crush?
The main actor?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Well, I mean, he's like supposedly a gamer, right? Like he likes
yeah.
computer
He
gaming
built-
and stuff like that.
Yeah, he even built his own computer and everything.
Oh, I think somebody sent me a picture saying I like my nerdy men like this, and there's a picture of him building a PC. And it's like fucking my mouth.
Yeah.
PC. But
Nick, how
The
long-
Witcher's really good.
How long do you think it'll take you to look like him?
Oh yeah, I need to stop eating like how I like to eat
Yeah.
to even try to get there.
Well, I mean, how tall is he? He's like, is he 6 feet?
He's over 6 feet, I'm pretty sure.
All right, first of all, you need to work on that, Nick. Become
would
6
guess
feet.
like
Oh, that's
6
just not gonna happen, bro. That shit's not gonna happen.
Just take
I don't think
steroids.
you mentally decide to grow taller.
I mean, there's surgery to get taller.
Oh yeah,
Would
I
you-
don't give a shit, bro. I don't want to get fucking surgery for that.
Would you ever like? You know what they do, right, to become taller?
Yeah, literally
They stretch
break your
you.
legs.
Yeah, they break your leg.
break
Like,
your
it's
Yeah.
supposed to be so painful. Like, I just don't understand why people. I mean, I guess to each their own, but that would be so painful. I would never do it.
So yeah, what they do is like they break your leg, but while they break your leg, they leave like an inch, so your bone could fill up. When your bone rebuilds itself, the bone gets that extra inch.
No, no,
Yeah.
not about that life.
I mean, if you
No.
break your,
You want me to get fucking 6'2"? I'm 5'7" or 5'8"?
I mean,
That's
Nick's
gonna
already,
take how many times I'm gonna break my legs, bro?
Nick's already broken. Maybe he'll actually grow when he repairs himself.
oh, like it's like that meme where whenever like they're like, oh my back hurts, and then you hit them really hard, you're like, oh, that maybe that'll happen to you. Like if you break your leg, you're like, oh,
Oh, I'm back to normal now.
yeah, you're back to normal.
No, I don't care enough. I mean, I go to the gym, but I just go because it helps helps release stress and stuff. But I don't expect to be getting big or anything. In order to get big and stuff, you need to eat correctly. That's a pretty hard thing to do, you know.
It's a lot of discipline,
Eat a
honestly.
lot,
Like
too.
it's crazy. Like I mean,
Yeah.
The Rock eats like every 2 hours, right, or 1 hour.
The
He's
Rock's
also,
fucking crazy, bro. That guy's.
he's also pumped with who the hell knows what too. So
Yeah.
Would you ever get like? Would you guys ever take like stuff like male hormones and stuff like that, like testosterone?
Steroids?
Not steroids. It's just like some other form.
I mean, testosterone is pretty much like
Yeah,
That's
no,
what-
yeah, I know, but there's like another thing that you enhance. Like it just basically
if
helps your metabolism. Basically, it's not steroids.
I mean, the doctor told me to take it. I'll take it because you know if I have to, but not like for trying to get bigger or some shit.
yeah, I don't know. Like I do when I work out, I do you could probably think about it, but yeah, no.
All right, well, I feel like this is a good stopping point for the podcast. We talked about a lot of things, about Sony, about our shows that we're watching and upcoming live action shows. And yeah, this is Save Point. We're signing out. See you guys at the next Save Point.
Bye.
Bye.